Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Fatihah binti Mak Fauzi and my metric number is 269435. I would like to present about background and global scenario. Small and medium-sized enterprise (SME) play an important role in every country economic development, social uplift and political stability. The nature of SME varies can be established for any types of business activity, whether in an urban or rural setting. It can be regarded as the backbone of the national economy because of the significant contribution of SME to the development of the economy. Various agencies, particularly those of the government, have placed a high priority on the development of SME. A variety of programs and facilities are available to help SME improve their performance and competitiveness. Manufacturing, service, and agriculture are three key economic sectors represented by SME. Micro-established account for the majority of SME, accounting for more than 3/4 all of SME formations. They are primarily represented in the service and agriculture sectors, accounting for 80.4 and 93.3% of the total. Small business account for 18.4%, while medium business account for 2.2%. The manufacturing sector followed the same pattern, though the percentage of micro firms was lower, which is 55.3%, which small firms accounting for 39.5%.
Hi, my name is Shahira and my metric number is 280994 and I will present global impact on entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are a critical component of any country economic development. In 2020, a global pandemic COVID-19 was declared. This pandemic has a significant influence on entrepreneurial companies around the world. Nearly 40% of entrepreneurs are expected to be affected. Many businesses are forced to discontinue the full-time workers. Some businesses are able to adapt the situation. The majority feel that this pandemic may harm their businesses and worry about surviving. Some businesses have been forced to close temporarily and permanently. Businesses have been forced to lay off staff or putting them on unpaid leave, and even a little reduction in the number of employees has resulted in poorer productivity and consequences in the business. During this devastating period, employees also experienced mental stress as a result of jobs that had been reduced. It had a long-term effect on the production, making it impossible for companies to thrive. China, however, has the largest demand for producing goods. Because of the pandemic, the operation affected not just small company owners but also large corporations. The outbreak also impacted other countries like Korean manufacturing industry, which relied heavily on China's supply chain. As a result of the reduction in entrepreneurship, this national development has caused global downturn. Many established businesses forced to cut back on operation or branch location, resulting in significant decrease in employment.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nurul Fatihah binti Mak Fauzi and my metric number is 269435. My part is impact on Malaysia entrepreneur focusing on SME. Malaysia SME expect no cash flow for at least 3 months due the country ongoing movement control order to help the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. Malaysia MCO, which was originally scheduled between March, required non-essential businesses to cease operation and the general public to remain at home in order to the COVID-19 outbreak. Prime Minister was announced that the government has decided to extend the MCO due to an increase in COVID-19 cases as reported by the National Security Council and the Health Ministry. Most SMEs struggle with their cash flow. SME will still be required to pay full salary, rent, and some stationery payments. Many SME are afraid of having high gearing because they already have loan. The economic uncertainty for the 6 months will put a strain on repayment capabilities and risk bankruptcy. Besides uncertain market demand function are defined as the sum of the demand function of utility maximizing individuals. In economic terms, increased market demand translates into higher price adjusted for goods and services. Customer purchasing behavior has influenced the demand for SMEs product and service as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Furthermore, because the market lacked necessary goods and service in various store and outlets, the nation's lockdown has influenced customer purchase pattern. Next is implementing intelligent and digital technologies can boost SMEs' operational efficiency while also lowering costs. On the business side, online services via digital tools ensure contactless operations, while on the customer side, convenience service provisions is provided. The pandemic has had a significant impact on market competition in small and medium-sized businesses, particularly in the post-pandemic world. This COVID-19 encouraged the reorganization of SMEs such as a budget hotel, which are expected to improve their service. Hygiene and health concern will persist in the post-pandemic era. As a result, small hotel and F&B outlet must demonstrate their high competitiveness through new product design and investment preferences. Thank you.
My name is Hannah and my metric number is 281685. Today I'll be continuing the networking through online business. Firstly is the tools of networking for online business, which is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is easy to reach out to customers in some tiny manner and is the greatest approach to network. Secondly is the podcasting. Podcasting is the most efficient way to meet new people. Entrepreneurs may ask all kinds of guests to appear on their shows without having to communicate face to face if they have a podcast and interview individuals. Next is the importance of business digitalization during COVID-19. Okay, first, it improves our efficiency. This can save our time, money, and resources also. How do we say this? Employees get to communicate from department to department. This continuous flow of data across the organization and the seamless transition from face to face happens in a more efficient business process way. Secondly, increases the transparency. Okay, for example, team transparency. Rather than waiting for accounting to notify everyone, both the customer success team and the accounting team, we would able to know which clients are late on payments and solve the issue immediately. Thirdly is the cost saving method. We get to save our cost. For example, a product-based firm can have a better understanding of raw material volume, requirements and time scales. These cost reductions are unavoidable when raw materials are ordered in a systematic and data-driven way. That's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nufazah binti Manatu and my matrix number is 269497. Next, I'm going to continue with the overview in general. The way in which SME conduct their business has undergone a rapid and significant transformation as a direct result of COVID-19. Small businesses all over the world have then been put in a position of having to deal with rapidly evolving consumption patterns, product demands, product distribution, and also the consumer behavior. A perception fall in demand has also been the result of job losses in other parts of the economy, which has led to the current situations. The number of sales is dropping and there has been a significant increase in the number of supply chains businesses that have ceased operations. As a result, the demand for a wide variety of goods has drastically decreased. Not only specific businesses are feeling the repercussions of the impact, but entire economy on a local, national, and even global scales are as well. As a result, surviving enterprise will need to adapt with the shifting business climate in order to thrive.
Consistently undertaken strategy programs, including financing facilities, to support and empower SMEs to sustain their business in 2021 amid the extended COVID-19 epidemic. The government introduced several stimulus packages, including Prihatin, Prihatin Plus, Penjana, Budget 2021, Budget 2022, Pemerkasa, Pemulih, and Pikas in order to protect SMEs for the effects of the pandemic and to revitalize the economic for the country. For example, under Penjana, you will focus on 3 key thrusts which empower people, propel businesses, and stimulate the economy. Whereas the budget 2022 focused on 3 key areas, namely prosperous people, resilient businesses, and a prosperous and sustainable economy.
Next is the networking recommendation for SME entrepreneur in business survival from COVID-19 impact. Firstly is the networking with customers. SME should enrich their customers from the most to least affected by the pandemic. They should send emails to clients using the marketing communication tools they currently have in place. Next, continue with the networking with suppliers. SME might also keep track of their suppliers' inventory built geographically as well as their suppliers on a risk list. This may help to use this data to focus who could be impacted and begin looking for solution before a problem arises.
Next is networking with competitors. Competitor is any person or entity that is in the same or similar industry or which offer a similar product or benefit to the customer on a variety of levels. Having a positive connection with competitor is advantageous. For SME to withstand the COVID-19 impact, it is recommended that they collaborating with the competitors. Collaborating competitor is one way to strengthen relationship with them. There will be occasions which will require the partner with competitors. They may need to join forces to against issue in the businesses. For instance, in situations where the demand for goods outweighs the quantity that they have, they can subcontract with competitors to tidy up the deal. This will only possible when they have mutual understanding. Next is exchanging information. Sharing information with other companies in industry can assist guarantee that everyone is working toward the same objective. Insider may learn and improve together if they share knowledge. Also, collaborate with competitors to organize event and promotion. They can plan events that will benefit on all businesses in order to build goodwill. Creating strategic partnership with the proper competitors can help the entrepreneur gain traction and position itself as a safer and more efficient option.
In a nutshell, everyone develop networking and everything is already in the network and they continue to construct in order to grow the network. Thus, the disruptive changes brought by COVID-19 has caused significant harm to the world economy. So it is up to the entrepreneur to restore balance by implementing a reform. The finding improves small enterprise ability to cope with current pandemic problems and foresee how to manage a future crisis. Many platforms and opportunities has been opened as the workplace in the verge of pandemic. SME formations can approaching a lot of opportunities served in order to survive in this circumstance. It is either to keep moving and being optimistic or take another way to survive by doing another job in other fields. That's all for our group. Thank you.